we have a problem, a major problem, that nobody does anything about. And if by chance anybody comes up with a possible solution, everybody else shuts them down. I'm talking healthcare, and by definition, I'm including everything from pharmaceuticals to health insurance to dental and everything in between. Our healthcare system is the second largest industry in the U.S. and accounts for 10% of all the jobs. It's big, it's bloated, expensive, and out of date. And they spent over $197 million last year to keep it that way. Why? Because people are making a very comfortable living off of suffering, disease, and even the common cold. And by comfortable living, I mean obscenely comfortable. The thing to remember about healthcare is that every single friggin' person in America has to deal with it, regardless of our sex, gender, age, political affiliation, or sexual orientation. You're going to be exposed to the rampant corruption of our healthcare system. And if you don't think our healthcare system is corrupt, you've never had to pay for a prescription you can't afford. You've never paid $1,000 a month for a policy that covers less and less every year. And of course, you've never paid for an over-the-counter prescription that's basically snake oil. And damn it, a person that gets seriously sick shouldn't have to lose everything. I know it's a problem. You know healthcare is a problem. The guy next door and the woman down the road. They all know it's a problem. Those in the profession, doctors, nurses, therapists, lab workers, and even the janitors will say it's a problem. Our leaders, our politicians, both Democrats and Republicans, say it's a problem that everybody bitches about, but no one does anything about it. Sure, Obamacare was a start, but it was a start that fizzled. If you're asking yourself why our politicians ain't doing nothing to help you and me out, well, if you don't know the answer to your own question, then you're living in a different world than I am. That's right, those we elect to watch out for us are being paid a lot of money to fucking shut their mouths. And I'm sorry, but there just ain't a nicer way of saying it. The thing is, those politicians that are taking all that money and laughing at you, they ain't the problem. You are, 'cause you don't care. You're too tired to care. You're too beaten down to care, or you're overwhelmed by the enormity of the problem. Most of you that are younger than I am, you don't remember what healthcare used to look like back in the 70s and early 80s, before HMOs came around. My doctor had his own office with one nurse. I could actually call my doctor and talk to him, and I never waited but a couple of minutes to see him. Dr. Fitzsimons was our family doctor, and he knew all of us by name. And the cost was reasonable, a bit more than trading a chicken for a service, but still reasonable. And if the occasion arose when I needed a specialist, it wasn't a big deal. Today I got a primary doctor who I never really see unless I schedule 6 months ahead, and if I call I have to leave a message, and some distant voice returns the call, if I'm lucky. And I mention this because a person's health is personal, and we need to make our healthcare personal again. By that, I mean where you are treated as a person, a human being, and not a damn dollar sign. But that ain't going to ever happen, 'cause as much as you say healthcare is a problem, it's a problem you're more than willing to live with. So quit bitching about it. Here's a secret for you. I really don't remember my family doctor's name, but I do believe it was either Fitzsimons or Fitzgerald or something like that. But you know what? That's beside the point. The thing is healthcare has always been interesting to me. Mostly because I've always money for it. And it just drives me wild. It drives me absolutely nuts that where we're at with healthcare in this country, we don't need to be. There's a lot of people making a shitload of money off of people being sick, and somehow that's not morally or ethically right. It's just not. And we're paying our politicians a load of money just to shut up and do absolutely nothing about it. And you and I, we sit here and we accept it. I need to calm down. Take a deep breath. I'm fine. Do a shot. It goes down better than what our current state of healthcare is. Love you. Out of here.